It's about the advantages that we don't know that we already have. Yesterday, I had a client meeting. She was like, okay, we have something that we want to sell. We want to advertise for it. And I started to bring up content and things like that. And she was like, do you have anything else in mind than like content advertisement? And I'm like, oh, she doesn't understand the power of content, and that's no problem because I love to talk about it. And so I was just able to kind of educate her on the impact that content has had in the advertisement space, and that it's just as powerful, if not even more powerful, than like a newsletter advertisement or a brochure or things like that, even though those things are good as supplemental materials, but content is very much so important to figuring out who you are. And so I think sometimes I get into these modes where I'm like, who would want to listen to a young adult talk about advertisement? But we grew up in a different generation. There's something that we have that a lot of people that are maybe a generation or two above us don't necessarily know about. And that is we speak the language of the internet. We can actually use that language to get to where we want to go. Right? I mean, you see the digital nomads, you see the coaches, you see the consultants, you see you see the fitness influencers who have supplement lines. Like all these different things can be accomplished with content. There's also so many other like examples of people who have done things that the public didn't think was possible. Think of Harrison Ford and the assembly line for vehicles. I'm sure there were other people that helped him. I don't know all their names, but he was building something that the public had not seen before. But guess what? It worked. I mean, you think of all the successful cars now that would not be possible to create and to recreate that fast as they do it without an assembly line. Now it's such an integral part of our society. So that's the same thing with content. In my mind, there's three different functions of content. One of them being business advancement, the other one being virality, fame, and the other one is kind of something that a lot of people don't talk about, but I view it as pretty integral. Like it's a pretty big part of the content space, and that's just self-observation. A lot of people are interested in the other two, business advancement and virality and fame. But sometimes posting content is just an exercise to practice your articulatory, skills, articulacy, as I'm talking about being articulate, your articulatory skills, your oratory skills, and to practice getting the thoughts from your mind out in a clear fashion that other people can understand and resonate with. So, yeah, that's how I use content. That's how I use content for a lot of my clients in their early stages of working with me because it's like, I want to shift you from somebody who just thinks and just writes to somebody who's able to present it in an engaging way. Yeah, hopefully this video was a little bit engaging. Very short, but that's just because I'm short on time and trying to do a lot of things today. Yeah. Um, Go ahead and follow me on Instagram or just drop me a message on Instagram, drop a comment, talk about, I don't know, something that you love using content for, whether that's just observing other people or observing yourself, or even if you're posting private YouTube videos just to kind of remember your life. Have a wonderful day. Go hiking or something like that. Go post content. Go draw a picture. Go read your Bible. That's good. If you want to include in the comment your favorite Bible verse or something that the Lord is teaching you today, go ahead and do that. Bye bye.